What's up, everybody? I'm Jamie Hurley, the founder of Lone Star Heroes, and this is a special podcast for us tonight because this Friday we have the Texas Trophy Hunters Extravaganza in Fort Worth, Texas, August 9th to the 11th. So I'm here with my normal co-host, Chris Steele, Tipsy Raccoon, aka Lone Star Heroes Outdoor Hero, or Outdoor Heroes. Lone Star Heroes Outdoors, Oklahoma Heroes Outdoors content creation team, and our Lone Star Heroes quartermaster, John Sisk, is joining us today because we're so dang excited and exhausted at the same time for this dang show. We want to talk about what we got coming up because a lot of people are like, oh, what are you going to have there? And this is just to reduce the amount of messages I get already on a daily basis. So, because I've been on so many podcasts last week, I was not wanting to do another one today, but it doesn't hurt. And plus, we just got our live privileges back on Facebook. So we want to make sure it's working. So, Josh, if you want to take a look real quick, see if those are working.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, show us a little love in the comments.
All that.
It ain't working.
It ain't working.
On my end now. Like, it was blurring out. So.
Oh, you were blurring out.
Yeah, this blurs. It's being weird.
Anyways, well, I mean, as long as it's working, I don't care. That makes me happy. So that's one less thing I have to worry about now. Now on to the other 27,000. So, you like that shirt there, Chris?
Yeah, it's Guggen. It's high quality merch. It's very comfortable.
Hey, yeah, there we go.
I believe
I'm the one. I'm the odd one out here.
Damn you, Chris. Damn you, Josh. Damn you.
Anyways, my Guggen. I showed you what happened to my Guggen.
That's funny. Anyways, yeah, this weekend, months of work is coming together for 3 days. Are you excited, Chris?
Yeah.
I am.
I'm gonna wake up super early, make a nice drive.
All 3 days?
For sure, 2 of them.
All 3 days?
We'll play Sunday by here.
I definitely need Sunday now. But yeah, it's sweet. It shows us live across the board. That's awesome. All right. One less problem now, Chris. So we got 2 things accomplished today.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Got setup moved. It works.
It does. I'm not crazy about the framing in the. I like it. I don't know about that one.
Hold on.
Oh, you just gotta.
I'm gonna get you.
I don't know how to change it back. I don't like that one.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, I guess we're just stuck with this one. Oh, what did I do? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So, anyways,
Josh, can he poke you? Yeah.
Go for Chris's head. So, anyways, back to being professional. The professionals we are. This weekend, Texas Trophy Hunters Extravaganza, Fort Worth Convention Center, August 9th, 10th, and 11th. I hope everything's done. I hope we're ready to rock and roll. This is our first big, giant expo as an organization. So I got cups, jugs, hats, decals, everything. In the back of my truck, there's a box of something. So everybody that makes a purchase, I think we're going to keep it to like a hat, at the minimum, or a cup at the minimum. Gets a free gift from us.
All the jugs, all the cups.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure out how to do it when we get there.
Be sure to come visit us, booth F06.
F06 right by the front door. So, anyways,
might have some other goodies to give away too.
Oh
Can't
yeah,
forget about
the
that.
raffle. We got the raffle. We got the Mad Marine raffle. The tuna ice, which has already been selling really well.
We also got the bow caddy in there.
Oh yeah, the bow caddy. Yeah, we'll see you there too, Timothy. Come. You can't miss us right by the front door. I found out how to pop up people's comments on here because I paid attention. Actually, I didn't. I saw someone. I'm like, how do you do that? It's like click on it. I'm like, oh,
Yeah. Where is Aaron?
Like, where's Waldo?
see if I click on. Okay, so when we stream on Facebook, it cuts half of us out. That's just weird.
It might just be a resolution thing with Facebook.
It could be, I guess, but it looks dumb.
It might just be a resolution.
Oh, and I'm still in the podcast. What's the need out of that? I don't like it. That definitely okay. Now someone else talk.
Yeah, now we can just talk crap to you.
You can't see us.
I couldn't be seen.
This one's actually not that bad.
Yeah, I kind of like this.
I mean, all that work I did on my background is now completely trash. But hey,
I can hold Josh's hand if he.
oh, there.
Go on.
Ah.
Oh, you did it. Anyways, so y'all ready for this weekend? It's gonna be a lot of work. There's gonna be a lot of people there. A lot of people come seeing us.
It's gonna be a good weekend for us.
Yes.
It's gonna be a long weekend for us. Like a long weekend for us.
But is it really long if you're having fun with it all too?
I mean, yeah, it's super long. I mean, it's gonna be fun and we're gonna have a good time, but it's gonna be long. And it's gonna be a lot of work. We'll have fun. I guess I should bring some a cooler with drinks and snacks in it.
They let that. I know they have the concession. I think they have a concession stand there.
Do you want to pay concession stand prices?
Absolutely not.
Exactly. I'll bring some Scooby snacks.
Might want to go to Sam's and get a whole
Is
big old box
are we
of them
live on
first.
Facebook too?
Do what?
Are we live on Facebook as well?
We are. Facebook, Lone Star Heroes, Oklahoma Heroes, Instagram, and YouTube.
Wow.
Hey, we see. So I don't understand the count now. Hey, sorry for all those watching. We just got a bunch of our privileges back, so we're trying to make sure it all works and fix it and talk about Texas Trophy Hunters. So if you're watching right now, comment from where you're watching so we can see who's watching from where.
I don't from my end. I don't see the live on Facebook on the Lone Star page.
So I can tell you there are 2 people watching from YouTube, 1 person on Lone Star Heroes Facebook, and then nobody on Oklahoma Heroes or Instagram. So if you hover over, do you see the little like eyeball icon?
Oh, I see it. Okay. Okay.
It doesn't tell you who it is, but
yeah, we got 2. Okay. All right. I mean, it's what it is. Sorry. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, try to stay on the subject for a little bit before you veer off course, like always. I know it is what it is. This is what podcasts are for. Just
that's what makes us interesting.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but we're interesting because we get away free stuff.
I mean that helps. That
definitely
helps.
That helps a lot. A lot. Some people like us.
Some people don't.
Exactly. Well, I have a long list of people that are not a fan of me. So it's just because how I just do things. I'm not in it for glory or money or anything like that because I don't care about none of that. I just do it because I've been that veteran before that needed the help. So
the way I view it, the more people you have that don't like you or don't like what you're doing means you're doing something right.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm looking at our also here's outdoors.
I found it.
It shows us live. It's working on what?
On Facebook and
okay, cool. So everything's working together and it looks pretty good.
On Facebook.
And a comment test.
Okay. So everything's working together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 5 seconds. Okay, Elite. Oh, hey, that's one of our newest sponsors right there, Elite Bow Fishing. No, we could not see you commenting on Instagram. So maybe that's the limitation of this. It doesn't even oh, no, because Instagram requires a key. So we have to put that key in every time we go. And so we may not be able to see it. So we aren't seeing those stats. No. Hey, imagine if I go over to Instagram, I can see it. Oh, yeah. So I have to watch it separately. So I need to get another. Okay.
It's like TikTok. You have to have it like you would have to have like TikTok live running, but you'd have to have like your phone set off to the side with it running.
Gotcha. Okay.
So like we could go live on TikTok and everything, but you wouldn't be able to see all of it across the platform.
There we go. I see it now. Okay, so let's turn it down. All right. Yeah, now I can watch it. Oh, am I on my? Hang on. If I go. Nope.
That's very.
So we can't watch the live from our own profile? That's stupid.
Well, no, the account's live, so you can't watch what you're
watch myself be live because they don't know where it's coming from. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that, people. We're just I can see it, but I guess if someone comments I can see it. Man, that's dumb. I need to get a better setup so I can watch everything. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, Texas Trophy Hunters this weekend, Fort Worth Convention Center, booth FO6 right by the front door. Trust me, there's gonna be so much LSH swag, you ain't gonna miss us. So I ordered in tons of swag for this event, and that's how we operate is swag sales. So what are you doing, Chris?
I was putting away my little tripod.
That's like you catch a kid doing something they know they shouldn't be doing. They're like, oh.
Lord. But who's ready for dove season?
Me? I love eating them.
Yeah, I'm stoked for dove season.
Honestly,
I've
never been.
You never been dove hunting?
Nope.
What?
Nope, I've never been dove
Amy
hunting.
says she's ready. Hey, and y'all watching us right now, go find Elite Bow Fishing. Follow them. Give them a like. They just joined the LSH team. They literally opened up with, hey, we want to take you on trips right away.
Speaking of, I'm going to have to get in contact with him because I want to go bow fishing. That's something I want to go do. I want to go bow fishing.
And they're up here in North Texas, so it's even better.
Exactly.
Better.
But
oh, it looks like IT joined the team. I guess he's in the back door.
Yeah, I've been here.
No, the other IT. Do I need to add this? Yep. Us, DFW. Yep, they're right there. Elite Bow Fishing. Boom. Hey, I don't know who manages their accounts. Hey, who's managing the Elite Bow Fishing account right now? So that way I know. So I know who I'm talking to because there's two of them. Anyways, yeah, they're DFW based, man. Go book a trip with them. I'm so oh, it's Jake. Heck yeah. All right, cool. What's up, Jake? So all y'all watching, go find these guys right here. Right
hey,
there.
Just from the videos I've seen that they put up, they get some
big
fish.
See, I never
they have a lot of fun.
I don't really
I've never caught gar, but I want to real bad.
I don't I mean I catch gar on accident all the time. But I don't ever really staff trips because that's not my role in the organization as much. I still do them when I need to. But dude, I got so much more going on right now. You know, I got so much more going on right now. That I mean, and y'all are killing it. I mean, the staff's just slaying it right now. But that one I might have to go, no, you know what? I'll run that trip. I'll run that.
That's why we got 2 trips posted.
Yeah, Daddy will run that trip.
And then if talks go, okay, if talks go, might also have a guide service working with us that does share lunker guided trips.
Yeah, you told me about that today. So that'd be pretty awesome. But it's coming up on dove season. It's coming up on hunting season too.
I was
So
gonna say
it's
bow
literally
season,
it's around the
bow
corner.
season's 57 days away. 57.
Yeah, I mean, and
Is
we
that a
haven't
good way to reveal one of your new sponsors?
do what?
A good segue to reveal one of your new sponsors?
Oh, it is. It is. And hashtag that stuff. Go find the hashtag on Facebook, put it in there. So for y'all that don't know, Lone Star Heroes Outdoors and Oklahoma Heroes Outdoors is part of the Moultrie team now, which I already used their stuff. So it was not, to me, I'm like, heck yeah, I am stoked. So, yeah, dude, we'll have a code soon. All sorts of special sales just for Lone Star Heroes. I mean, that's a big deal for us too.
It's exciting.
I'm actually about to pick up some of their cameras here in the next couple weeks.
We'll wait till the codes come out. I want that new Edge with the solar panel. I already have Moultrie solar panels because, like, he was asking me, he's like, so what do you use? I'm like, I forget which ones I have now because I can't think of them right now. And he's like, what do you use for solar panels? I'm like, Moultrie. I'm like, dude, look, Moultrie, it's designed to work with Moultrie. And it's an hour and a half away from me. And I don't want to drive out there in case it messes up. So I just buy what my game cam is designed to use, and it solves all the problems, even though they're not working right now.
That's what I'm gonna do. That was the biggest reason why I've held off for so long, is I was waiting to see because I want to use their cell cameras.
Yeah, I got 2 of them on AT&T, and they work great. Let me see if any of them came back on. Something knocked them loose. I don't know what could have reached them. Well, maybe there is cows out there.
You got some hawks.
Cows
and
jerks,
vultures.
man. You know, cows have a higher body count than most other animals on Earth that attack people.
Oh yeah,
only like second to deer.
Because
deer rough.
Vicious.
Oh yeah, my stuff's not even right. Oh, there they are.
So I got a question for you, Jamie. Since you actually run those,
do
they have GPS tracking on those?
These do not.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's the newer ones then.
Yeah, I am running the Delta base.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm running the Delta base. I've been extremely happy with them, and especially for the price. I think I was paying like $10 a month for both cameras, and they run like nonstop. And I mean, out there's a lot of traffic, but I wasn't even coming close to the pictures I was using, like what I get per month. So, and I got Moultrie feeders, but now they have the smart feeders too. So I'm gonna pick some of those up.
I was gonna say I've looked at them; they're nice. I'll honestly probably pick some up. Maybe not this year because the property I'm at already has he already has feeders on site. So,
well, I got a 500-pound feeder on one part of the land. So
I just have public hunting land right next to my house.
Do what?
Public hunting land.
Yeah, but you don't put feeders and stuff out there.
I don't really hunt all that much.
Oh yeah,
I'm the fisher of the group. Remember?
I got a lot of those. I do both. I love hunting and fishing. So
I'll probably start getting back into hunting. I just haven't done it since I was younger. You know, allegedly hunting dove out of the back of a Ford Ranger cruising down the road.
Yeah, I'm ready for those. I'm ready to post the dove trips, but we gotta wait.
I have a friend, that they would shoot them off power lines while driving back roads.
You shouldn't say that live on Facebook.
Oh, that friend's dead.
But freaking, what else we got going? What else we got going on in the hunting world for Lone Star Heroes that we can talk about?
Texas Trophy
Hunters, Moultrie,
Ugly Buck.
Yeah, I mean, Ugly Buck. Oh yeah. Well, we'll be doing a podcast with him soon, and
Yeah.
we got Camel Dust next weekend. So
Next weekend or Tuesday?
next week, sorry, next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I believe. Let me look.
I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's it. Let me see. Yep, it's on my calendar. Yep.
And then
Yeah. Tired.
Tuesday,
Yeah, I've been putting this.
for a Q&A with Dan from
Oh yeah, we got.
Dan Topico and John Ward.
My bad. Yeah, we're doing a special podcast with Lieutenant Dan Worm from the HQ. Once I need to get 3 more mics and some splitters, and we'll be good to go.
And you won't want to miss it. You never know who might show up.
Oh, that's true, especially at the HQ. Oh yeah, Googie can just walk in out of the blue. Oh, I need to check. See if
that's Worm's play shop up there.
Oh,
you
yeah.
never know. He might throw away some real good stuff on there too.
Oh yeah. And
This podcast is new whatnot.
Which one of them is doing whatnot?
Me
Which
and
one
Warren.
was on?
Oh,
No.
John B was doing it too at his
Yeah, I was
house.
gonna say John B was.
Gave away a lot of cool stuff.
Did you buy anything?
No, I didn't catch it when it was live, or I would have. I wanted half of those swim baits.
Oh, I can't show what I have.
You got some stuff you're told not to put up.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Some of it posted, but I don't know that.
Hey, what posted?
The smaller swim bait one.
Hang on. I know Zeldane's been posting it like crazy.
Yeah, he posted a 5-inch loaded and some new cool colors. Definitely going to get some.
Hang on, go to baits. I don't see any of these posted. Yeah, it doesn't say what it is.
What is it?
I can't tell you.
Oh,
I mean, we know what's in that picture, but since he doesn't say it, I feel like he can get away with a lot more than
Who, me?
No,
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. All I can say, yeah.
I'm gonna go find his boat on Ray Roberts one day and like, huh? I definitely didn't hunt you down or nothing, but you should turn off your GPS.
I mean, we can talk about this one all day.
Yeah, we've got a few of those.
Yeah, it's the Dangerous Swim Bait 6-inch. This one's in.
Like I've
Texas
caught
Blizzard.
1 or 2 on that one. It's so big.
It is. I mean, when you got smallmouth up there too.
Yeah.
That's what
If I would have known what our lake record was, I would have taken the smallmouth I caught last year in to get it sized up because it was like a 4.5 pound smallmouth.
Was that big for that area?
I think so. Yeah, I think the last thing I saw was like a 3 something was the lake record.
See, I don't know a lot about smallmouth, so
That's big for a smallmouth.
Oh, is it?
That's real big for a smallmouth.
I don't like intentionally go after those, but I'm happy to catch them because they're fun to fight.
There's one time that I've tried catching smallmouth, and that was at a neighbor's pond that was just stocked with them. And the only bait that worked were those bubblegum pink trick worms. So I keep a bag of them in my tackle box just because you never know. It's one of those colors.
What's one of the old baits that you keep that each of us keep in our tackle box that probably doesn't get fished a lot, but we have it?
Oh,
Yours is obviously pink bubblegum worms.
we gotta take two sides here because I also do a lot of saltwater too.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey, for all those liking or watching us right now, smash the like, hit the share button. You know the routine. Subscribe, ring the bell, follow us, all that. We just got back our Facebook project, so we're on here making sure it works and talk about Texas Trophy Hunters, which we did, and now talk about what's something in our tackle box that's always in there. But I'd have to say rooster tail. I always have a probably absurd amount of rooster tails because they work across the board.
Yeah, and you're guaranteed to catch perch on them. And who doesn't like catching perch when you're feeling sad because you got skunked all day?
So
I forget what it is. It's called, but it's the worm. The worm that's got two hooks and then the little spinny thing. And it's like almost a Carolina rig spinning worm.
I think I've got something like that. It's
what? That's like the worst description I've heard of something.
it's made to look like a snake swimming in the water.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
And then I've got Bill dancing eel. As seen on TV.
Weird. Okay,
I'll
go with it.
Also keep a big pack of treble hooks too. That's good for saltwater, or you ever want to catch a turtle.
Yeah,
we're catfishing tomorrow night. So,
what's one thing you have an absurd amount in your tackle box of?
Guggen bait.
Which one?
I literally have one of everything that's currently out on the market right now.
Oh yeah, me too. By far, but
like which bait specifically? Yeah. Bandito bugs. I got like 18 of every color. Yeah, I can start a small store in my garage right now.
Yeah, and that's probably
not in the boat.
I got more. I think black and blue. That's like just a go-to for me. Like it's just got just enough contrast where it works in clear water, but really dominates in dark water.
What's your one thing that's tied on no matter what on one rod?
Bandito bug. It just works. Like I don't look. I'm not saying it because they sponsor us or any of that stuff. It just works. They do. They're like, oh, they're so soft. You can't have durability in action. Yeah. It's a give and take.
Yeah, I've caught more fish on that Bandito bug than any other bait I've used.
Yeah, and it's like it's everybody's like, oh, it wears out. Yeah, it wears out because you're catching fish. That's why it's wearing out.
Like a good shaky head hook and Bandito bug is basically a skirtless jig.
Yeah.
It's great.
I was gonna say I've been running a clickbait with a Bandito on there on the end of it as a chaser.
Really? And you should try a what's the swim tape? I can't remember right now. I'm so tired.
Is it the crawl, the kicking crawl?
The tail.
Oh, the happy trailer?
No, not the happy trailer. That is a good one. The one they have an entire two sections of at the HQ.
Saucy Swimmer.
Saucy Swimmer. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Which
I should go out there and fish all these limited edition contenders I have.
I got an overabundance of flukes.
Flukes, yeah.
Yep, I got a lot of flukes. I got my favorite color, pretty much anywhere, green pumpkin. Green pumpkin or
another one that I've.
The blazing worm is good, Amy.
It's like one of the few non-Guggen baits I have, but Crush City's version of the fluke. But it works. You put on a trailer with a swim jig, and it is fire.
Yeah, I typically run those. I'll run those flukes top water if it's like got a lot of weeds and stuff, and I'll just kind of slowly swim across the water. Or I'll run a weedless Texas rig on it, and that seems to work pretty good pretty much any time of the year.
Amy Johnson's in the chat. She's the one who built us our beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Uh-oh. It just fell over. Did you see that? I'm talking, it just went. She built us our absolutely beautiful show table.
which we will have at Texas Trophy
Which we
Hunters.
have at Texas Trophy Hunters.
Come out and see it.
Exactly. There we go. I don't think it's going anywhere now. Sing on. Okay, it's working. But yeah. Now, anyways, since that problem solved. Okay, cool. But yeah, for everybody just tuned in this Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Fort Worth Convention Center, Texas Trophy Hunters Extravaganza. It is huge event. Switch it back up. There we go. Okay.
I had a zit on my inner arm. Looking like I'm over here shooting up behind camera. Thanks.
Anyways,
Bad
while
Chris.
he's shooting up, Texas Trophy Hunters this weekend, huge. It's gonna be huge. We are throwing down a huge amount of the team's gonna be there. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait to meet y'all. Brian, we will be there all 3 days. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You'll literally, we're booth F06. You walk in the front door, make a left. We're right there by the front door. Can't miss us.
Are you bringing polo shirts with you?
They are. They'll be here. Everybody's shirts that's not here will be here. Let me see where they're at right now. One of our shirt guys watching. After work Friday and Saturday. Well, we'll be here, Brian. We'll be there Sunday. Come check us out. Come check the booth out. We'll have little bitty Lone Star Hero stickers as while supplies last.
I'll sick to work and I'll give you a free sticker.
Do what?
You said call in sick to work and we'll give you a free sticker.
Yeah, call in sick to work because you got to come meet us. So our shirts are currently south of San Antonio.
And they're gone.
Hang on, let me track on the carrier website, see where they're at.
Just give Luis a call, tell him to go down there and get them.
I mean, we could
get his little power scooter moving.
Oh, it says they should be here tomorrow. So I'll have everybody's shirts, including yours, Chris, because yours had to be specially made because of the 2 logos.
Oh,
yeah.
Almost like a little Cybertruck.
Careful now, Chris. You're blushing.
Oh, hey, look. See, Chris, you're a bad influence. Fair enough. I'll see y'all Saturday. If that man loses his job, it's on you.
You probably hated that job anyway. It's okay.
We know you hated it. It's okay.
That's why I tell all my friends that message me and they're like, I'm going to quit. Do it. You won't do it.
And if I'm not mistaken, Jamie, some of them hats are new colors too, aren't they?
Oh, should I go get some?
Yeah, I think you should. So I can pick them out.
Same.
I mean, should I or should I mean, because what's going to happen is I'm going to post them.
And then you're going to be having everybody message you all week asking.
Yeah, that's what I mean, if they message me
all week asking to see what the hats look like, so you have to show them to us right now.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Josh, you share this. I don't know, or go on there. I don't know. Somehow let everybody know. I'll go grab a few hats that are just done, and I'll share them on here. But somehow you have to drum up the attention. I want 20 viewers on here or something. I don't know if you can go in there under Arcade. Did I give you admin rights, right? Brian, I don't hate it, but I really wanted to go on Saturday anyway. Yeah, because Sunday all of our stuff should be sold out. So yeah, you want to come there Saturday.
Yeah, if you get 1 point for calling in for 2 days or 1 day, you might as well come Friday and Saturday. 4 day weekend.
Let me go get my kid's tablet, my wife's phone, our TV.
I am going to mute myself and stop my camera, and I am going to go get. I'll go grab just a few of what we have and some of the things we already had. We'll do it. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Hey, we're up to 6.
2, 3. Is that Aaron?
1, 3. Hey, what's up, Aaron?
I was in the truck when I popped on earlier.
We need more people. Jamie's going to show the new hats.
Oh, cool.
But he said he wants 20 people on here, so we need everybody's phone, everybody's family's phones, kids, tablets, TVs.
Aaron, I'm not
Oh, we
saying
just need a
that.
bunch of people getting here.
It's you. Don't tell Josh.
What?
Hold on. Can I look at it?
I'm trying to do something, Chris.
I can't help it, man. I get bored and I start being dumb.
I mean, I feel you.
It's also hot out here in my wife's craft room where I had to move my podcast setup.
Oh, so you're doing some arts and crafts?
Yeah, would you like a quick glimpse into what this little space looks like?
I'm back.
So
I will see
3D
6
printers and all sorts of stuff. I snap out toolbox.
Oh, and we will have some. We have some freshies from Tipsy Raccoon too. I still have a handful left. So
Limited edition, very low supply.
They are. I don't know if we'd do them the same way next time because it is painstaking.
okay, so y'all ready to see hat 1?
Yeah, I'm ready to see it.
Show it to me.
There we go. That's one new hat.
Hey, that one's double purpose. You can wear it year round and you can wear it for hunting season.
So this one I'm really digging. Really digging. It's like it's a brown.
Orange is still my favorite so far.
And then, I've had this requested a lot. This one in particular, a lot, and they made that patch as dark as they could. All black, solid, like the darkest black you can get.
That's slick. I like that. That's real slick.
Yeah, that's nice.
So yeah, that's and then, so this is another hat. When I opened the box, I'm like, because I told them just to surprise me, and now I'm really digging this one too.
Nice.
I don't know how to. It's like a gray. That's all. But it's not gray. I don't know.
Is that the one you showed us before the black one?
No, this one's different from that. It could be my light. Oh, hey, you know what? Let me change out my lights. Here we go.
Whoa.
Bright.
Go. So yeah, so that's the one I just showed. And this is that one.
Okay,
Is that like a green?
It's
like
brown.
a dark green? Okay.
It's brown. I got a green line on over here. So, and then the OG, this hat sells like crazy. The
That
American
one's
back.
real slick. I like that. I like that one too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need one of them orange ones
Huh?
to wear. I'm gonna need one of them orange ones to wear this weekend.
And then for the ladies, soft back. Soft
Nice.
back. Yeah.
Everybody's included here.
They had to call them favors to get us this hat because this hat's in such demand right now, even after July. And then for the duck hunters, an OG duck hat from Richardson. That looks so good. That looks so good.
Yeah, it does. That almost looks like the OG Realtree.
Yeah, it's anyway, it's the God, what do they call it? I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's a new design of the hat, which is awesome because we have a bunch of the other ones. And then I got some real OD greens that are just in the bottom of the box. I wasn't digging them up, so
I don't hate it.
Yeah. Oh, this hat will sell out within the first hour.
Because normally I'm not a fan of any like OD colors, you know.
Yeah.
I got the multicam one. You want that one, Chris?
We have lots of hats, and then And this piece of swag will not last. It'll be gone the first day.
Got the jug.
The jug. So it's gone. Yeah, these won't last. And I got all I could on these as well. Everybody loves those. And then, so when you buy a hat and all that from us at the show, you also get a free gift from us, but you have to get it when you're there. And then, of course, this is the one piece of swag that I just never thought would do anything. And it just, we can't keep these in stock. These things just fly. Which is crazy because I thought insulated cups are going out, but these are not. Everybody likes these. You put a drink in, all that. I might start using one. I ran into a dude the other day that had it, and it was all tore up. He's like, man, I love this cup. I'm like, oh, well, I mean, it looks like you need to buy another one.
I like those cups because they're easy to take with you and put in any cup holder.
What's
the top look like?
Huh?
What kind of lid does it have?
Here, I'll show you. It's just your regular old.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It just slides up.
I like the size of that. Everybody got all these giant cups and stuff, and I'm like, I don't need that much to go with me. I just need a little bit.
Yeah, it's dude, that's that's like I bought all those Yetis and Arctics and Yukons, and guess where they're all at in the recycle bin? Because they're too bulky. You can't put two in there. It's just they're just a pain in the butt, and I didn't like it.
I can confirm you can also kill a snake with one of those Lone Star.
If you throw it hard enough, you can kill anything. But
go kill an elephant with it.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Or a hippo.
Hey, you don't bet Chris. Okay.
Hey, it's easier than you think. You take off the handle and it's cannon fire.
All right, guys. If we get to 200,000 subscribers, I'll fly to Africa and just that cup and hunt an elephant.
You're gonna need an assistant, and I'm your guy.
Group chat.
We wake up tomorrow. We're up to 200,000 subscribers. Like, oh crap!
Oh, I forgot. There's one more
Weird
thing
things like that have happened before.
There's one more thing I forgot. I got kayak / side-by-side / ATV / whatever you're going to use it for flags that'll only be available at Texas Trophy Hunters.
Oh, like the little.
Yeah, like you put them on. I mean, you can. Yeah, they're smaller flags. People have been asking me like them for crazy, and I'm like, yeah. I looked into it. I found someone that I really liked. Had them made. They're here, and a little bit at Texas Trophy Hunters.
Sweet.
Yeah,
man, y'all are gonna make me go to that thing.
You should be there anyways. You're 18.
I was already thinking I'm gonna go, but I was just trying to avoid it. I was trying to come up with some reason that I should avoid it because
you're part of the team, Aaron.
That's the perk of being IT. He can do his job anywhere.
It's true. I do like to go to events and stuff, but sometimes I'm just like, man, I got a lot of stuff to do. Maybe I shouldn't.
Change his name up here.
Then how are we supposed to figure out when we're going fishing, Aaron?
Oh, dude, you can just say, let's go fishing. I'll take people fishing, dude. Yesterday, I was literally just going to go over and test my outrigger that I built. And then I was like, well, I mean, I'm here. I'm going to throw a line in. Man, the bite was so good yesterday that I was like, well, I'm not leaving now.
Now I'm jealous.
Yeah, so it was funny too because I mean I've got boats and stuff, but I'm trying to get to where my canoe is like my kayak because it's bigger. I can put so much more stuff on it. It's rated to 5 horsepower, so I could literally skip that thing across the lake, switch over to a trolling motor, and then just play around, and then switch back to the gas and fire it up and go home. And it can get in such tight spaces. It can get into like 2 inches of water before it hits. So
hey, Aaron,
I mean, it's so versatile. So I've just been messing around with it a lot.
I want to build one of those mini jet boats, but I want to make it custom build it to be a little bit bigger than those normal ones.
Yeah.
So you can like fish off the front and back, troll with it.
Yeah.
So you want a bass boat?
I mean, like a mini bass boat, but
yeah,
cooler,
So funny story. I'm almost completed. I'm building an electric jet motor for my kayaks, and my canoe.
Of course,
on my kayak, it'll do about 20, 25 miles an hour. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I'm going to try it anyway.
I feel like that's sketchy.
That sounds like
it'll be sketchy, but
Hey,
hey, the best things come with a little risk.
Hey, Chris, that sounds like good content.
Yeah,
yeah, it's true.
Hey, we put a jet motor on a kayak. Watch what happens. Watch Aaron die.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'll be all right for a while, probably till I let off, because it's going to nose up a bit.
Do you have any cameras? Like any GoPros or anything?
Oh, dude, I've got cameras. I haven't been using my cameras, and bring any of my cameras, and I immediately regretted it. It didn't work out. I had to trash the video, and I'm like, okay, see, that's why I need to just have the cameras with me all the time, because I got a GoPro with like 20 batteries, because they don't last that long. But usually I fire that thing up, but I didn't really think I was going to do much, so I was like, I don't even need that stuff.
That is the one flaw in the GoPro that I've been finding, and now I've been
the
trying to
batteries.
find different options.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting rid of all my GoPros.
I'm looking at the DJI Oso. Or...
Yeah, well, that's different. That's not really an action camera. That one's kind of too sensitive to be an action camera, to be honest. But I am getting it's just called DJI Action Camera. So it's called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it can't be any more simple than that. And that's what I'm looking at.
We'll get it, and then let's see how long the battery lasts.
Yeah.
I mean, for mine, if it outlasts if it's in HD mode, like high res, if it lasts more than about 35 minutes, I'll take it.
Yeah, see,
I get between 30 and 40 minutes, and I got to switch batteries, which sucks if you're really out.
When I film for Lone Star Heroes, this is how I roll out. 2 Sony ZVF1s and the DJI Mini 2 SE drone.
Oh, those.
And I got
I got drones, but I don't fly those when I'm fishing.
And I got a 4K drone coming right now.
Although I did 3D print
mini 4K
fishing hook that you can take your lure out and drop it from the drone, so you can go way far out. But I haven't played with it yet, because I kind of put my drone away and sort of forgot about it for a while, and then one day somebody said, "Hey, what happened to that drone?" I'm like, "Oh shit, I had plans for that drone. I need to do that." So
I'm just
afraid of crashing my drone. Go to the coast and fly a line way out.
Yeah, that's how you shark fish right there up from the shoreline.
Yeah,
you get one of those big like 5-pound drones that can carry up to like 20 pounds, fly at 300, 400 yards out past the surf line, and just drop a really big bait out there. And you can catch.
I don't know. I got inspired by watching a guy on a unicorn floaty.
Yeah.
They're like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I was fishing for the shark."
He's like, "I ain't letting it go." Yeah. He's like, "No one will believe me if I let it go now."
Well, Andy was so far out, it was like there was no point. It's too far to go back.
Yeah. He's like, maybe the shark will take me back, because I'm not getting back on my own.
So, Chris, I know what you need to build. You don't need to build a little mini jet boat. I got an option for you. It's a lot cheaper and probably a lot more fun. You get a 14-foot flat bottom John boat, and you get a Yamaha 300R and throw it on the back of that thing.
Yep, I've seen that kind of.
I have a buddy that built one of Jet John, and he sold it because he hit a sandbar.
That's expensive too.
Every person that's bought that boat, it's been bought and sold like 6 times. Every person has wrecked it. That boat's cursed.
So for all those just joining us now, be sure to come see us this Saturday at Texas Trophy Hunters Extravaganza at the Fort Worth Convention Center. August 9th, 10th, and 11th. We're in booth F06. Literally walk in the front door to the event, turn left. Can't miss us. Chris will be dancing with the flags.
Right. On tassels.
Hey, we gotta run the slap Chris raffle.
Nope, won't end well.
So as you saw, we launched the raffle early for Mad Marine because a lot of people know me, and they're like, "We know you're gonna do a raffle. can we get in on it? Because one guy's like, hey, I'm literally in Brownsville and I just can't make it up there. I'm like, we should launch it. So we did. And quite a few people got tickets, and Josh will be filling them out while he's there. And we got the list. And yeah, there'll be 3 winners. So 2 knives from Mad Marine, which are absolutely gorgeous, and then a bow caddy from Wild Chase Outdoors, part LHS. Use code LSH10 to save 10% on Wild Chase Outdoors. And code LSH on GoogleSquad.com. And but by the way, Wild Chase, of course, Mad Marine, give the name a Marine. Wild Chase Outdoors is also a veteran and a Texan as well. So, I'm pretty excited about Wild Chase. I already loved his dove caddy.
You were speaking about dove season.
Yeah,
he's gearing up for dove season. He's got a huge amount of them being made right now.
Oh yeah, he makes them all himself.
Yep. So
go
get them before dove season starts.
Man, I should get me another one.
I just got a real sweet fabrication table delivered. Excited to play with that.
Yeah, but we don't have to do anything. These things are really affordable, especially with a 10% discount code.
No, that was just more for Aaron.
Oh,
like he'd get me.
Hey, you don't need to.
Tag Wild Chase in this feed. I want him to say something to me. I want to ask him, hey, make us a Lone Star Hero. What are you saying is I need to bring a lot. Brian, bring all your money with us because we got the new hats, we got cups, we got the raffle. You're not going to want to miss it. This is what sucks about my position is that I can't get on that raffle, even though I already own 3 knives from Mad Marine. I want those knives because I don't have those knives yet, and I will find a role for them. They are beautiful. Oh my God, there's ones like a dark, dark, dark blue. The handle in the sun is mesmerizing. Oh,
we got Chris dancing with flags. Who knows? That might make some money for us.
Hey, remember, Brian, every penny that comes to this organization goes to this organization. I think we're at like a 4% operating cost because the biggest problem with organizations like these is paying people. And so I'm like, you know what? The best way to do this is just not pay anybody at all, ever. We all do this because we want to be here and we love this.
He just buys us from traffickers.
Do what?
Like, we don't pay our bills.
Chris wearing Ranger panties. He's always wearing Ranger panties.
Oh, I will. I got some beautiful thighs. Oh, good Ranger panties.
But
you gotta be careful of that, Rich. You might get us kicked out.
You have to show it to the show to see it though, because we can't do that on YouTube.
Hey, we just got Facebook privileges back. Don't make us. What is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, is that's that Temu bait.
Yeah.
Why has it got an eye on both ends?
No, that's all. So your line goes through there. So whatever you.
Oh, that's one of those that works. Oh, I want one of those, dude. I've been wanting to try some of those.
I'll bring you some.
Hey,
dude, I've seen those. I'm like, dude, I want to try that so bad.
You want to piss Josh off real quick?
Nice little pack from Temu.
Chris, hang on.
Huh.
That's how you piss Josh off.
Yeah.
Hey, you should have got. We were all buying them. I went back to buy you some, but they sold out. So
you told me when they went back, and I was literally I had put in the last bit of my card information, and I hit buy, and it said sold out.
That's because
it couldn't have been.
He went back. He bought them out, but he didn't have enough to share.
Brian Bishop, yes, we know you definitely support the heck out of us, and we truly appreciate it. And I think you've been here since I started this organization, and you've seen how quickly it's gone to nothing to oh my God really fast. So my intention with this organization was a slow build up because I've learned a lot in the past, and I'm like, okay, I know what I wanted to do and what I didn't want to do, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to do a slow build up. And then the word got out that I was doing this, and along with Reyes Lopez, and then Luis Santana, and Ryan Rigdon, And then once that got out, it was game over. This thing just exploded. It still is. Hell, we still got how many freaking requests in the queue that no one's answered the questions. But yeah, Brian, you've been a huge help and support. I mean, we couldn't have definitely done what we've done without you. Same with Amy Johnson. Amazing woman. Love her to death. She's always willing to help out. She built a beautiful table.
Awesome job on that show table, Amy.
Oh, dude, pictures do not do it justice, period.
They never do. They never do until you see it in person. Then you're like,
when I pulled up to her house, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, it's definitely being a picture. Yeah. Well, I got lightheaded, but it was also 9,000 degrees. So, I mean, the heat.
Was that Mountain Dew?
No.
You got Chris and Jamie over here holding up Mountain Dew Bandito bugs, and then you got Aaron down in the corner underneath me drinking Mountain Dew.
That's because we figured if we showed enough, Mountain Dew was finally sponsored.
Yeah, eventually, hey, Mountain Dew, we work with Guggen Squad too. Just saying. If Mountain Dew's watching, we work with Guggen Squad too.
You know, there's nothing like Mountain Dew either. There's no.
Do what?
I said, like Elon, come on now, electric boat motors. One time, 10 minutes, dog.
Oh, just send me a Tesla motor. I'll make the rest happen.
Not saying it's a challenge, Elon, but haven't seen you make one.
Yeah. Why haven't we gone marine yet? Let's do this.
Dude, Aaron's the mad scientist of our group. We're going to go out one day on a trip, and he's going to pull out. Yeah, I got a 700 horsepower electric boat motor on the back of this thing. Y'all want to go for a ride?
That is one thing I'm surprised Elon Musk has not got into, because there's so many lakes are going to electric motors now. It'll eventually take over Texas too. I mean, I've been on a lake with electric motors, and it's not a bad thing, because it's everyone's like, oh, it's horsepower. I'm like, dude, okay, so you could be on Lake Louisville. There's gonna be one boat with a 350 in it. On that tire, like maybe.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to the lake to hear motors. I don't care.
Fast. The big thing is the distance, just like cars.
Yeah.
They can add enough batteries to give you distance, but it adds a ton of weight to the boat, and a boat can't have that much weight. That's the restriction that they have.
But
so
look at
it still works for quite a ways, though. I mean, you just got to be cautious of your charge.
Look at trolling motors on boats, and so those trolling motors can really push now.
Yeah, well, if you take an electric boat motor out, like a full outboard boat motor, and you're just putting around at 5 or 10 miles an hour, it'll last a long time. But once you start, like, hey, let's get across this lake, it eats up a bit of charge.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a gas motor. You have to be cautious of your trip.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, how many times, dude? Like, that's the one thing I would say I hate about boat ownership is they are the most freaking unreliable motors ever, especially inboards. Oh, I do. It's like every other trip we're doing something.
Well, yeah, inboards. Yeah, the inboards. You got to be real cautious. You got to store them right. You know, it's just you constantly have to do stuff to them just to get them back out or in. And I love outboards for that reason, but even outboards, with a little bit of age, you got to constantly be paying attention. You got to be testing, checking. You got anything goes wrong, don't just push it. You got to test it before you ruin a cylinder, because there's not, there used to be machine shops everywhere. You could take it anywhere. It was cheap to get a motor replaced. Now there's like 2 or 3 places that'll even do a marine motor. They want you to bring the whole thing. It costs unbelievable amounts of money.
Dude,
by then that's when you just start looking for a used motor that's still good, because you're like, it's cheaper.
Dude, and like that's the dumbest thing. I would never buy a used outboard motor, because it's like, dude, I don't know the maintenance you've done to it ever. I do know.
Well, you say that, so you look at the prices of a brand new outboard motor, $50,000.
Okay, but when you but you do all that work, you get it put in, and you get it out there, and it blows. Which happens all the time.
So if you know enough about them like I do, you know what to look for, and you know when to walk away. And I've walked away from quite a few that I'm like, nope, this ain't worth it. But the big thing is you have to check internals, and you got to have the stuff to do that. If you can check that, you're good. If you can't, just
Evinrude force motors.
Oh God,
my uncle, he used to have a fetish of 70s cruiser boats. Like he restored some absolutely amazing ones. And I remember I'm like, did you check the oil? He's like, what oil? He's like, you put enough in just to hope, he's like, this, it ain't going nowhere. He's like, this is when they're built to actually work.
Well, I will say the force motors were like little hot rods. They were always rated lower than they really were. I had an 85 horse that used to outrun almost everybody on the lake that had normal motors. I mean, I can't outrun a 400 horsepower motor, but I could outrun so many people, and they're like, what motor are you running? I'm like, it's just an 85 horse, and they're like, there's no way, dude, I couldn't catch up to you. And I'm like, yeah, I was doing 48. And he's like, so you can get that thing up to 48? I said, I've gotten it up to 55. And they're like, on an 85? I'm like, it's an old force, man. They didn't follow the rules. But I had to work on that thing every other time I went out. But it usually wasn't mechanical, like internal. It was all the stuff bolted onto it. That stuff was terrible. But it was replaceable. So I kept a spare. I kept a spare motor around with all the parts on it. And I would just, this is out. Swap them out. Let's get back out on the lake. But it was terrible as far as all the stuff was just, they did some weird stuff back then. I think if they'd had more time, maybe a good partnership, they could have made it better, but it just, I don't know. They took some shortcuts.
I had a Force 125 on my ProCraft.
Oh yeah.
And when I bought this boat, it came with the Evinrude high output, whatever it is, the last one they produced that no marine shop will touch if something ever goes wrong.
Oh, is it that E-Tech or whatever?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that everybody hates that engine.
See,
well, I went to just have it, just checked out before this season, and the marine place was like, "We won't touch that. You can buy a new motor before we'll touch that." Like, we're a Ranger dealer. How did yours come with one on it? Because the Ranger specifically says they don't allow their dealers to put one on.
So we just need to take a trip out to Asia and go out to like Thailand. Those river boats that they've got that are basically like canoes that they stick a 6.0 turbo diesel with a
cool.
Yeah, they've got those shaft drives that hang out the back of the boat, and they just push the motor up and down.
Mud motors. Yeah, mud motors.
Yeah, they wrap it out, and that blade just starts spinning. Yeah, those things are cool.
Hey, one thing
you don't have a transmission.
Oh yeah, sure. It's all go all the time. There's no in between.
It's one speed, and it's just how fast you can rev it.
One thing I've noticed up north they're doing too is a lot of lakes are not allowing bass boats on them anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they're going to like pontoons. I mean, that's why the electric pontoons all of a sudden taking off too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of lakes now that aren't allowing the like mud motors.
Oh yeah.
Like you can use them in swamps and stuff, which is, I mean, where they're kind of intended to be used, but
it's where they're meant to be used.
If you take it out on a lake or anything, Fish and Game will catch it, and they'll
you cut off one person's head or arm, and they get all upset.
Yeah,
it was an accident. I didn't mean to throw it to the side like that. I hit a stump. All right.
Yeah, it's long term protecting the environment, though. I mean, I just like. God, I can't not remember what state I was in, but I mean, I went on there fishing, and it was amazing. It was everything was so quiet, and the boat was great.
I'm just not a pontoon fan.
Dude, when you got as many kids as I do, you're a
party boat.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you need to get a bunch of people on there, when you got to get a bunch of people on there, it's hard to compete. You either got to get a big deck boat, or you got to get a pontoon. Yeah.
I mean, they're fine. As you know, they're fun for. You got a bunch of people. You know, you're responsibly having your waters, and no drivers are having anything they shouldn't, and it's a fun time.
Well, the great thing about a pontoon boat is, even if you're drinking, it ain't going that fast, so you got time to react.
Dude, some of those
unless you slap one of those big old motors or more than one. I'm not saying you can't make it go fast. I'm saying the average person won't do that. So a little 85, don't make them go very quick, so you're okay. Whereas if you slap a 85 on a 16-foot boat, it's doing 50 miles an hour, you know? So
my grandfather has a older Lowe's punching boat, and my grandpa does not like the lake or being on the lake or being on a boat. But my grandmother did, and he absolutely adored her. She passed away in December, so he was thinking about doing something with the boat, and that'd be the perfect candidate for an electric motor, because that little 2-stroke on there needs you on the trash can.
Be a good candidate for a Lone Star Heroes boat.
Yeah,
Hey, I'll take the 2-stroke motor in exchange for whatever work you need to get the other one on there.
I'll take an exchange for electric motor.
Hey, we can just get some donations. Like I said, throw a Yamaha 300R on the back of that thing, and
This is a tiny tune. All right,
that's fine. We just take it out to the lake. We go out to those the boat races, and we turn it into a moneymaker.
It has a 4-gallon gas can on it, and it'll last you 2 days.
Yep.
That's because the motor's so small and it's so slow.
Yeah, that's one of those small little 5-6 horse ones. Yeah, they'll run for days.
Yeah, the family calls it the slow boat.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, for a big old pontoon, that's not going to make it. That's going to barely get it moved.
The highlight: no mosquitoes around you at any time.
They can't smell you through the smoke.
They can't see you through the smoke.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, that's just a cloud. Let's go somewhere else.
Oh yeah, I remember. Heck, we used to pull it up by the lake house, and we go to take off, and everybody's like, "Okay, you can lay off of it now." We're like, you're full throttle for about 7 minutes, and then it might hit 5 miles an hour."
Yeah.
All right, guys, I gotta hop off for the night.
Okie dokie. You have a good night.
Y'all have a good one as well.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up here in a little bit. So we'll go through the little final things. Chris, all right, I'll boot you out.
All right,
later.
Kick him out.
Kicked him out. You have anything to add, Chris? You ready for this weekend? You excited?
Yeah, should be fun.
You get to see me.
Gonna bring the GoPros. They'll need batteries every so often. So hopefully we got an electric outlet for the charger.
No, we don't have an electric outlet. I have my Jackery.
Okay.
Do they have a plug near you that you can plug into, or you?
No, I didn't pay for electric.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how that worked.
I wasn't paying the price for electric.
Oh,
I was gonna say the last event we went to, it was like $175 to use the outlet.
Dang.
Yeah.
For 3 days.
This was like 2-day event.
Dang. I wouldn't have paid that either.
Yeah, I could. Paying for electric was not the best use of organizational funds, so we can get by with my Jackery. Unless someone else has a big battery pack, they can bring it as well.
I don't know what a Jackery is, but I'm assuming it's
a little handheld battery packs.
Oh, okay.
Solar generator. I have solar panels for it and everything. I mean, it won't do any good in there, but like tomorrow night, I'm gonna stick it out in the backyard and let it charge all day. And it won't cost me a dime. It'll last days.
Yeah, I've been looking at the one that LFG was testing not that long ago.
Which one? EcoFlow? If I was to do it again, I would go EcoFlow all the way.
Because the one he was testing, like he could run his camper, recharge his boat.
Yeah. Worm got EcoFlow.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, if I could buy one right now, I'd go EcoFlow all the way. Dude, they just seem to have it dialed in, and their price point's better. You get a lot more for your money.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, EcoFlow, if you're watching, we could use it too. I wonder if I can let me borrow their EcoFlow. I won't be responsible for that. That's too much money.
Oh, that's fancy.
What, the EcoFlow?
Yeah, that's nice. I'd like to have one, but ouch.
Yeah, dude, but they back their stuff so well.
Oh, I know. I've heard of them. I just had never looked at the prices because I knew they were nice, and I knew I wasn't in the market. But I was like, you said it, and I'm like, I gotta pull that up.
Dude, it is.
It's pretty nice though. It's got wheels and everything, so you can just roll it out.
So Jackery was like the first on the scene.
How big is yours? Big like this, or how big is yours?
My EcoFlow is like this big.
Okay.
My Jackery,
like those EcoFlow ones are big. Like I can see where they could put out some power.
Oh yeah, dude. It's I mean, I don't know if I'd want to lug that out of Texas Trophy Hunters today because there's no way I'd leave it.
It's got wheels. It
It's
rolls.
still heavy. It's still
Yeah, but
heavy.
you could push it. You could get someone to push it.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's the same as when you had your tough box and you had to drag that thing on a C-130 every time you got transferred somewhere.
No, the Air Force loaded it for us.
But I was gonna say, first
I
of
didn't
all,
know.
he probably wasn't loading them himself, and second of all, he ain't in the military now. He doesn't have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I mean, maybe I'll go online and look tonight and see. I don't know what. The thing is, would be here in time.
Probably not.
Oh, I doubt.
I don't know, dude. I can order a Arctic cooler right now. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't know how they do that, but damn, they got some under $5,100 now. Holy crap! Here we go. Eco Delta 2. That's the one LG was using. $9.99.
Yeah, because I think he did a 2-day trip and charged his boat twice and ran his camper on it all night.
Yeah. Man, I need to get looking into that.
Oh, they've got them on Amazon, dude. Hold on.
I need to get one of those Coleman grills too, so I can do little kitchen cooks on it.
I got a Coleman grill. You can borrow it.
Because have you seen? There's a guy that does little clips. The Deli Shoes guy.
He cooks on a Coleman grill. Like you talking about the OG green ones?
No, it's
the
it's
red electric ones.
No, it's a gas one. It's like a little propane one, like this big.
Oh, you're talking about those little black tabletop ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get those at Walmart for like $30.
Except his is in dire need of being cleaned.
At that price point, just use it and scrap it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to buy that because I want to buy an inflatable tent.
What?
An inflatable tent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want an inflatable tent.
That
I'm
sounds
camping.
terrible.
No, it's like a mini house.
Yeah, until you get
he's not talking about like a little 2-man tent that you just pop up with a couple sticks. He's talking about the kind you air it up and it's like a flat from freaking, an apartment building.
No, dude, they're really
pretty big.
Yeah, dude, I watch these. I don't know if they're from like Sweden or whatever, but they camp in them all the time in the snow, and like they stay perfectly warm. They camp in the summer. I mean, I imagine their summers are like in the 70s, but
yeah,
yeah, I mean it's.
They're like, it's so hot out right now.
But I mean, this fall we are doing a camping trip. We're doing a big meetup camping trip somewhere.
Yeah.
We're going. And if you're watching right now, give us that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up, hit the like, hit something, wherever you're watching us on, hit it. So it helps us out. We're going to wrap it up here in a little bit because I am extremely tired. I haven't been sleeping because
you're all amped up about the show.
I am very nervous about the show. Yes.
Amped up is what I said. All right. Let's go.
Sure.
There's no need to be nervous.
That's my job to worry.
Yeah.
And I found what these little lines are. They're my freaking CPAP lines.
Hey, are you in town working this week? Like, are you gonna be home in normal hours this week?
Yeah, I never know.
Well, I gotta bring some stuff by your house.
Just put them on
I
the
guess
porch.
I could drop it off on the porch, but
let's put them on the porch.
Yeah, so I can steal it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're going to steal some hat holders that go on the desk, but you might want to steal time.
Hey, you know what? You should print us out some of those like skull hat hold things, or like our faces or something. That'd be cool.
Do what?
We should print out like a full head bust for our hats.
Oh, dude. I mean, I can.
That'd be cool. Well, I see like the skull ones and all that. I mean, I got a skull tattoo, so
yeah.
That probably wouldn't look good, but they look cool.
Yeah.
From the demo mode.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should print out a bunch of people from Star Trek.
That's already on my list, but
yeah, you should print those out for hat holders, so we can just put them on. People are like, oh, I want that hat. I want the Jean-Luc Picard.
What do you want for the hat? Wait, tell me again.
I want like the bust of Jean-Luc Picard. Riker, the Forge, and Data.
So the main four, okay.
Data's
go ahead and throw Deanna in there too.
You dirty. I can't give that to you.
And Worf. Give me war. Go ahead and give me war. I don't know how well the hat's gonna fit on there, but anyway,
There's actually a lot of Star Trek stuff from all the different eras and all the different shows. But I flocked to Next Generation because that's what I grew up with. So I got all kinds of stuff on a specific list that when I don't have other stuff to print, I'm like, okay, let me get back over to my Star Trek thing. Let me see. I'm actually looking at right now building a phaser that actually has a blue laser in it that looks like you're really shooting it, dude.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, we need to take it to. So before we get away from the nerd chat, if you could print me out Deep Space Nine, that'd be badass.
Deep Space Nine.
I'm
the actual space station.
Yeah, I'm Next Generation Deep Space Nine. Voyager right underneath them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Original series, and then Enterprise has its own special category. Enterprise. So
yeah.
Anyways, for those faithful followers, huh? What'd you say? Star Wars is better. Star Wars has not contributed anything to this world.
All right? That's not true.
Well,
they contributed a lightsaber.
And how many lightsabers do we have in real life? But we have
one
pads. Thank you. We have phasers now. Thank you.
Where?
The military.
Taser.
But in the medical tricorder. Man, I'm gassy today. I had taco casa. Anyways.
Yeah.
So get back to on subject since we just swirled off like always. I did not. I'm like solid hour and we're out. Here we are, hour 17 in.
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do. It's how we roll, homie. You know what? It is what it is.
If you don't stay tuned for at least 30 minutes, you ain't getting nothing good.
Yeah. We didn't have a whole lot of questions. We had a lot of comments, but we didn't have a whole lot of questions this time. So if those people watching have a question, I'll hop over. Let me hop on Instagram real quick too. So if you're watching on Instagram and have a question. So okay, there we go. I'm on Instagram. If you have a question, if you have questions, anything like that, love us, all the above.
I really need to learn how to use my 3D printer. It just sits there.
What kind you got?
A long LONGER, longer.
Oh yeah, I know what those are. Yeah, it's a
Amazon special.
It's nothing special, but it works if you use it.
Yeah, I mean, I printed a whistle on it when I got it.
Did you do the old Benchy test?
I don't even know what that is.
So the 3D print world, everybody prints a Benchy because it's called a Benchy because it's like a benchmark. It has all these different layers into this. It's a little boat. It looks like a little stupid tugboat, but what it actually is it has multiple different like design things in it. So it basically tests all. Because if anything messes up, then you know it's not working right there. So you have to figure out what went wrong. So people print it to show that their printer is calibrated and that they got it all figured out.
Oh,
I had a printer for almost 3 years, or I went through a couple, and I never printed one until like 2.5 years later. I'm like, I guess I should try this Benchy thing. What is this all about? And it printed perfect. I'm like, yeah, that was boring. I'm done. But a lot of people, when they get into it, they're like, I think I got it figured out. So they'll print a Benchy and then go, okay, I was wrong. Why did it do this? And they get on the groups. And then, people like me are like, oh, this is this. And this right here is probably this. Try this.
Well, we got it to make like custom molds for the air fresheners.
Yeah.
And it's just sat in here.
That's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny, It happens. It happens more than you think.
She's got the 3D printer, and like I've been looking at upgrading my toolboxes for a long time, but instead I've bought 3 really nice Snap-on boxes that are for crafting stuff because they're pretty nice.
Dude, just go to go to Harbor Freight and get you a US General.
She's got those too.
I do it.
Mama gets what Mama wants. That's all I know. And she's happy.
Freaking dude. I think I was about to buy an Icon because I was at a little because I work in the automotive industry. I went to a little show and they had the Icon and the Snap-on right next to each other, and the Icon blew it out of the water. I'm like, and I've had several Snap-on boxes, and always had issues with them, and
I've never had an issue with any of my stuff, but
my last one was painted 5 times, and then got the casters. Like it never moved. How could the casters go bad? They're like, oh, it's from moving it so much. It weighs freaking
the Icons
7,000
are
pounds.
basically Snap-on boxes anyway, because the people that started Icon were previous Snap-on engineers.
Yeah, and they get to do. Are the air fresheners going to be there too, Brian? The freshies are going to be there. What I have left in stock. Chris, see if Mariah will make us some, please.
You got to message her. That's her business.
You're in the same house as her.
Yeah, but I don't run that business. It's not mine.
I just need like 10. I just need like 10.
It's not going to happen by this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
How long does it take to make them?
It takes a minute. Plus, she's got a ton of other orders.
You're sleeping with the boss, though.
Doesn't matter. Business is business. Family's family.
Brian,
I
we
can
knew
go there to her right now and be like, "Hey, I want an air freshener for my truck," and she'll tell me 2 weeks.
Really?
We are both firm believe business is separate from everything else.
Brian, we have a handful. I do have about 5 to 10 left. And don't worry, my wife doesn't listen to me either.
It's not my list. She's the boss. That's her show.
Did you print that?
Sure did. Made it last night.
Can you make a
I made it so I could take it out to that
sample?
reservoir I went to, and then I forgot it at home. But
Can you
Pretty
make
cool.
me one so I can try it out?
dude, yeah, I just was like, I've been putting this off, and I'm like, dude, I gotta make some lures, and then I'm like, oh, this one looks cool. It's got the little swimmy thingy, and so I'm like, I gotta try that. I painted it with a brush because I didn't have an airbrush, which I'm probably gonna have to get if I'm gonna keep doing this. But that was just by hand. I just kind of tried to make it look fishy like.
Hobby Lobby, airbrushes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know. Yeah,
Amazon.
I really didn't have an interest until now. Now I'm like, all right, I guess I had one years ago, and then I was like,
I used
it
to
broke,
be
don't care
big in
anymore.
RC cars, and so I used to airbrush all my own bodies.
oh yeah,
I was
I used to
purple-
airbrush a bunch of models and stuff, and then it's like it broke, and I was like, I was getting older and busy, and I was like, I'm never gonna do that again. So I just never got one.
Yeah, my
I've got
trucks
one
were.
that sat in the bottom of a toolbox since I bought it.
But anyways, yes, Brian, we will have what I have in stock there. I heavily underestimated how popular those things were because I would have doubled my order. But they do. Mine just now lost its scent, and it's been in my truck for months.
Oh yeah, they last longer than what she advertises.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What scent was it that you had, or what scent did you try?
She made me a prototype with black ice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I think the one I've got is called Poppin' Bottles, and it's been in my truck for 3 months now.
Those little dragon finger toys.
Dude.
Oh, that's one of those little slinky freaking 3D dragons.
Yeah, they call them fidgets because they're fun to play with.
Yeah, my kids got a bunch of them.
Dude, if
What
you
if
put these on any table at any show, people seen them at like everything I've ever gone to. It doesn't even make sense because like it'll just be a table full of like different colors of these. I mean, this one's a multicolor, but they'll be all of these different colors, and they just sell like hotcakes. They'll sell like 100 of them that day, and I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah,
So-
Lone Star Hero fidget.
I'm saying. Well, I mean, I made you that little keychain. That was like a test run, but you didn't get very excited about it, so I didn't print a bunch for you.
We were busy as hell when you showed me.
Yeah, so what? You could have looked at it later.
Have you ever put hooks on that little dragon? Seen what it does in the water?
Oh, Aaron.
Oh,
Lone Star
dude,
Heroes.
that's a great idea because this is a little slinky, dude. I didn't even think of it. Look at this tail, dude. You know what kind of hook I could put on there?
Yeah, and think about this. It's something the fish have definitely not seen.
If they have, they got to tell me that story.
Yeah. Bro, do you see that freaking dragon?
They're like, I got to eat that. Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
I could put a hook right there. I could put a hook right here on the butt.
Hey, we need to get with Aaron and give him a bunch of ideas of stuff to print for future
Oh,
content.
dude, I have all kinds of stuff, but I don't always get excited. So when people give me their ideas, it's way more exciting because I get to make it and then I get to give it to them and watch them get excited. It's way more fun.
Well,
Like
pardon
all
me,
my friends are like, "Hey, can you do this?" And the answer is always yes.
Part B and IT is all the
There's how
stupid
much I
stuff.
can't make.
Yeah, Part B and
Can
IT
you make
is
a
some of the
15
stupid
inch
stuff we come
tentacle?
up with. So,
Oh, dude. Well, some of it, we might have to talk off here, but
oh yeah, for sure.
you'd be amazed at what you can make.
Oh, God.
Family friendly, Aaron. Family friendly.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I mean, if that's what y'all are joking about, like, hey,
Oh
whatever.
no. No, I'm talking about stupid stuff we could do for future content with members. So
Yeah, no,
Well,
that'd be way better.
So those challenges.
We're all
people
veterans.
like
Come
make
on,
your
I don't
own
know where you're
lures
going with that.
challenge. Aaron's the perfect person for the make your own lures challenge.
Oh, dude.
Right?
Yep.
oh, we could do it.
It'd be great content.
It would. We all meet up somewhere and he brings out his 3D printer.
I made this.
That's pretty cool.
It's a crystal, but it lights up.
I
And
want
it's
that.
motion
pretty cool.
sensored. So you can actually set it up and it'll turn off after 30 seconds or 60, whatever you set it to. And then when people walk by, it turns on, dude. I put this on my desk at work. Everybody jumps because they walk by and it turns on. They're like, what? What was that?
Lone Star Heroes, new Mythbusters.
Oh, what if you did something like that with our logo?
I mean,
That'd be
That'd be cool.
I've thought of lots of things. I just don't always know if everybody's as excited as I am, and it's got to be something you want. Because if you don't want it, you won't put it up.
Aaron, you know me. I get excited. But lately, for the last 6 months,
I'm just gonna need a little more excitement because that's where my motivation comes from. So
well,
you can
every day we get closer to this Friday. Yeah, I've gotten a little bit more.
Well, no, I know this week is out. Like that's why I was
Yeah.
like, I want to get on here because this is the only time I'm gonna get a very quick answer from anything.
Yeah. Live where everybody can see it.
Oh well, I'm not trying to get those kind of answers, but
A Lone Star Hero. Hey, we should make a
Lone Star Heroes crankbait?
Yeah. Well, crankbait is something you want painted.
I was thinking about doing this.
And I have a guy, but
I was gonna put Jamie's head on here.
that'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious because they've got these with like the rock on them, and I'm like, screw the rock. We got to do somebody that we want to go like, who's that? Who's that? Oh, it's Jamie.
I could put a hook on that octopus too.
Dude, now that you've said that, I'm looking in my box of some of my crap, and I'm like, dude, I could put a hook on a lot of this stuff.
Hey, we're gonna do a hard out here in a minute. So let me go over what we got going on. We recently teamed up with Moultrie. Lone Star Heroes is part of the Moultrie mobile field crew out there representing. Most of us already used them anyway. I think actually all of us use them, so it's nothing new for us, and so we're just promoting something we love. Also, dove season's around the corner. I'm in talks with a particular organization about some stuff, but we team up with Wild Chase Outdoors. Use code LSH10 to take 10% on the bow caddy and the dove caddy. And the freaking dove caddy is unrealistically just amazing and simple. I love it because I don't need fancy heavy. I need something if I break it, which I've yet because I've already stepped on things 15 times. It just takes it. I freaking love it. But this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Fort Worth Convention Center, Texas Trophy Hunters Extravaganza, booth F06. When you walk in the front door to the event, make a left. We are right there. Cannot miss us. We'll be live streaming and pictures and all sorts of stuff, walking around. I'm sure, and we'll have tons of new swag. I showed some of it off this earlier. And it's going to be a huge event. And we got raffles there. We'll have a bow caddy there for you to see that we're raffling off, so you can legit win it. And then what else we got? What else I'm missing, Chris?
I think you named pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Lots of we're gonna have hats, cups, mugs.
Yep, raffles.
Raffles and maybe some surprise giveaway stuff.
Yep. I wasn't aware of surprise giveaway stuff, but yep. Oh yeah, you get a special gift from us with certain purchases. So I gotta get that box out of the back of my truck.
Gotta be there to see it, figure out what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to miss it.
And I only legit have a limited number of them. So, knowing Toby, we'll go through them all on the first day, but hopefully not. Gotta love Toby though. But yeah, so I completely missed that. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm tired. It was a long day. It's hot in Texas. I'm telling you, it's so. I mean, most people know it's hot in Texas. It sucks right now. I was out in it all day.
Were you running around putting out fires? Do they call you the fireman?
Jesus Christ!
Don't make me start singing.
No, I bitched the entire time though.
Burning hot.
It was. I was pretty.
You can put them out when they're smoldering hot. He's the fireman. That's his name.
On that cue, we are